I think mental health awareness and mental health support, for the players and for everybody is important because people have to know it's okay not to be okay.
Athletes are a microcosm of people in society. So whatever issues and challenges people are experiencing outside of sports, best believe athletes are experiencing it. And sometimes at a more heightened or intense level because they're under the spotlight. They have different pressures from the organization as well as their own families as well as fans.
I think I'm good today. Today's my off day. Quinn, today's my vet day. It's my vet day.
We're dealing with human beings. We're dealing with people who, yes, they do phenomenal things, kind of non-human-like feats on the football field, but at the end of the day, they're just young men.
But it's mental and physical stamina, right? Can my body do it physically, but more importantly, can my brain do it?
Mental performance is something that we all do in life. Teachers that stand up in front of classrooms are mental performers. Coaches on the sideline are mental performers. Surgeons and doctors and lawyers, these are mental performers. There's an element of poise and confidence and focus and concentration that we all have to have in whatever it is that we do.
Fields with time, looking, arching deep, downfield, going for Mooney, over the shoulder, got it inside the 30-yard line. Wow, what a catch!
The beautiful thing about the NFL as it sits today is it's huge. There's a lot of pressure that comes along with it. There's pressure to perform, there's pressure to win, even fantasy football. The fans are so invested, and with that beautiful, relationship comes pressure. And then on top of that, with that pressure just to perform, you also have normal life. There's things that happen in our lives that add stress. And, I think over the years it's been important to understand that, have resources to just get things off your chest so that you can perform at a high level. But at the end of the day, really from a human being perspective, it's just be healthy.
I think one of the misconceptions of mental health is something's wrong and we need to do something to get us back to, to our standard. And oftentimes, especially with, professional athletes, these guys are looking to go from good to great, great to extraordinary, and they need resources for that as well.
When you play the game of football, you're in a performance business and it's there for everybody to see. You have to be able to say, okay, that performance was not what I wanted, okay, but I'm still the same person. Because we have a lot of good guys here, a lot of good guys that really work really hard, and they have to understand that that's all that is a performance, and you're a performer, and they just move on to the next week.
We spend a lot of time just kind of helping them be able to slow things down. Coaches help them try to slow things down on the football field so they can just kind of attack it. I try to do that for them in life. Like, you don't have to attack everything the way you do a running back.
How you doing, Ms. Bobby?
How are you?
I'm excellent.
Excellent.
I'm excellent.
I love it. I love it.
So it's about talking to them specifically about how things will be different, but then also here are the tools you need to kind of manage it. Try not to scare them, but have them recognize that you're stepping into now a bigger, hotter spotlight. And that comes with some stuff that you're going to have to deal with. And here's how we can help you.
Pressure actually is a concept that we create and that other people tend to pour into us. So I've done a lot of work with professional basketball players, for example, and free throws are always the same shooting motion. But the context of when I'm shooting the free throw is what changes, which then impacts, my thoughts and my ability to, either hold my form or to perhaps shoot with poor form or to be distracted by what's going on around me. But the game doesn't change, actually. It's our perception of the moment that does. And so I think that same concept can really be applied to a lot of things in life.
How you doing?
Good. How are
You okay?
I'm good, man. Everything good with
Family's good?
you? Family great.
Yeah.
Anxiety is one of the bigger ones, and how do you calm your mind down? Those voices in your head that say, you have to do, X, like immediately. I got to make this play. I got to make this many plays. How do you quiet the noise and just play the game that you have since you've been a kid?
It can't be like a archer where you got the bow always taunt like this. You can't walk around like that because it'll snap. You eventually have to let arrow down, okay, and then ramp it back up. And that's a way for us to really visualize and help the players to get themselves to peak performance, but also decompress, practice, prepare, go back to peak performance.
Like, I'm trying to make sure that you are the best that you can be when you're out there. I don't see them as just football players. And so I really just see them as, like, you know, the funny guys and endearing young men that they are. And they'll tell you my whole mantra for them is, as much as I love football and as much as I want us to win a Super Bowl, I really just want you all to be happy, healthy, whole humans and just be able to live the life that you want to live and be able to be happy and whole in that life.